Why every contractor should be incorporated. Every time someone starts a business, they need to decide what kind of entity they want to be. In this video, I will explain why almost all contractors should have an S corporation. Many contractors think that any structure is a good one as long as they have one. The reality is that most choose the wrong entity for their business and end up paying much more in taxes than they should. In other cases, they are totally unprotected in case of a lawsuit. The main reason why many people work as a contractor without incorporating is that the company that contracts them does not require them to be a corporation. However, this reason does not exempt the IRS from charging you more in taxes than the incorporated contractor. These are the most common entity options: sole proprietorship, LLC, S corporation, C corporation. Contractor versus employee. If you are an unincorporated contractor, you have a clear disadvantage to employees. Let's see the difference. Unincorporated contractors have no benefits, and on top of that, they have to pay twice as much in taxes. The IRS has many rules that apply to different types of contractors, but in general terms, it is easier for the IRS when a contractor receives one or more 1099 miscellaneous forms. Unincorporated contractors must pay 15.3% of their income, up to a certain amount, in addition to other personal taxes. Sole proprietorship. For many people, the word contractor means that you are your own boss. Being a contractor brings many benefits, but if it is not structured in the proper way, you may be exposed to paying much more in taxes than an employee. If you are an unincorporated contractor, you always have to fill out a W-9 form. The IRS requires that all businesses that use the services of an unincorporated contractor and pay $600 or more during the year must complete Form W-9. At the end of the year, each business that has used your services and paid you more than $600 must send you a 1099 miscellaneous form. Each time you receive the 1099 miscellaneous form, the company for whom you worked must also report it to the IRS. You can be more than certain that the IRS is going to look for each one of those 1099 miscellaneous forms in your personal taxes. If you do not report that income, you are guaranteed a letter from the IRS collecting 15.3% of that income plus fines. LLC. Limited Liability Company. LLCs provide some protection for contractors, and they are certainly preferable to having nothing. However, LLCs without an S election, with one or more members, still have to pay 15.3% of all their income up to a certain amount, apart from other personal taxes. Again, the best way for an independent contractor to get rid of paying 15.3% on 100% of their income is an S corporation. LLCs can have the same benefits of an S corporation by electing with the IRS to be taxed as an S corporation. I know it sounds strange, but many people believe the best way to form your business is with an LLC, with the choice of an S corp. However, it remains virtually the same in the views of the IRS. In summary, the biggest disadvantage of LLCs without the S corp election is that they still have to pay 15.3% of everything they earn after business taxes. S corporation. Many people who do not use the services of an accountant or lawyer to form their corporation discover at the end of the year that they have made a C corporation instead of an S. For a corporation to enjoy the benefits of a corporation, S must first fill out the Form 2553 and send it to the IRS. The main difference between a C corporation and an S is that the C corporation have to pay taxes at the corporate level and also pay taxes on a personal level, double taxation. In contrast, S corporations do not have to pay at the corporate level, but all revenues flow to the owners. In this way, they avoid paying double taxation. C corporations make more sense to large companies. As a general rule, and with very few exceptions, no small or medium company should have a C corporation. Advantages of an S corporation. S corporations are an excellent way to save money on taxes. The United States Congress has repeatedly tried to eliminate S corporations to raise more taxes. Until this moment, every effort to eliminate this benefit has been defeated in Congress. However, millions of contractors in the United States ignore the benefits of S corporations. S corporations can divide their income into two. One part with the W-2 form and the other part with the K-1 form. The W-2 form is the same as the employees receive at the end of the year. This means that the owners of the S corporations must have payroll deductions. This payroll does not have to be high, but it has to be fair. Technically, this portion of the income has to pay 15.3% like the previous forms. The advantage is that the other part of the income is reported in the Form K-1, which pays 0% in self-employment taxes. Let's see the example. If an unincorporated contractor, or LLC, receives $100,000 in income after deductions, you must pay $15,300. 15.3% of the $100,000 in self-employment taxes. If an S corporation receives $100,000 in income after deductions, and 50% were in W-2 and the other 50% in K-1, only $50,000 is subject to the 15.3% tax. The income $100,000, your W-2 $50,000 of the income times 15.3% equals $7,650. The K-1 with 50% of the income, $50,000 times 0% equals $0. Savings in taxes, $7,650. In other words, having an S corporation saves you 7.65% in taxes, or $7,650 each year. To get the $7,650 tax savings, you have to have an S corporation. The sole proprietorship, the LLC 1 member, or the LLC 2 or more members don't receive that tax benefit. They all pay the 15.3%. For more information, go to scorpexpert.com.